Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to pot your dahlia tubers inside. Dahlias are hardy in zone 8 and above, so you can leave them outside in zone 8 and above. If you're below zone 8, you have to dig up the tubers and store them indoors for the winter. You can find your zone on the USDA map. Dahlias are grown from tubers like this. Each tuber will have 3 parts: the body, the neck, and the crown. The eyes grow from the crown. When you buy dahlia tubers at the nursery, they'll come in a clear bag with holes like this. The tubers should feel firm. If they're squishy or look very dried out, don't buy them. You can also check for new growth on the tubers like this. That is pretty much a guarantee that it's healthy. New growth is not a must. As long as the tubers are firm, the dahlia will grow. The bags are heavy, and these are very reasonable, so I bought a few more. Below zone 8, plant dahlias outside around the same time you plant tomatoes. They like consistent warm weather, so I'll wait until mid to late May to plant them in the ground. But if you wait until then to buy your dahlia tubers, you're not going to get much of a selection. Everyone will have already bought them. I buy early and keep the bulbs in the garage for a few weeks if I'm planting them in the ground. You can plant them outside as late as mid-June. I'm going to get a head start today, plant the bulbs in containers like this, ideally a month before moving them outside. A couple of weeks is fine too. I'm using containers that are almost 8 inches across by 8 inches deep. I bought a lot of plants last year and saved the plastic containers. Make sure there are drainage holes on the bottom. Fill a container with potting soil. Put the tuber on top with the crown facing up. Cover with soil. You don't have to cover the crown, just up to it, it's fine. Water it lightly. Keep the containers in a warm spot inside your house or greenhouse. They do need light. I'm keeping them in the garage with the light turned on during the day. Check on the dahlias and water them only when the soil is getting a little dry. Don't overwater them. In a few weeks, these will be bushy plants that I can plant in the ground or in large containers outside. It's best to label them so you know what colors to plant next to each other. I'm just going to put the labels next to each container so I know which is which. You can also write the names of the dahlias on plant labels and put them in each pot. Especially if you're planting a lot of dahlias, you're not going to remember which color is in which pot. There are thousands of varieties, all different colors and sizes. Here are a few that I'm planting this year. I love oranges and pinks, so I got a few of those, and some purple. I also have dahlias that I grew last year. I overwintered the tubers, so I'm going to plant them as well. After potting these, I bought more dahlias because I just couldn't resist. They were very reasonable and looked really healthy. They were big tubers, heavy. There was a lot of new growth on them. I just couldn't resist. I've got more potting to do, and now you know how to pot dahlias indoors. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I would love to know what kind of dahlias you're growing this year, so share that in the comments below. If you want a more thorough video on dahlias, how to grow them outside in containers, in the ground, how to get the best blooms, just leave a comment down below, and I will try and put up that video. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.